The additive property of equality with a negative coefficient. Solve for v. There are actually two ways to do this. I'm going to show you the Alex way first, I'm going to show you my way second. And I prefer my way because it's consistent with what we've already started doing. And you'll see that here in a second. Alright, so the additive property of equality with a negative coefficient. In the additive property of equality, don't forget, we apply the additive inverse, and so that means we can add or subtract or add the opposite value to both sides of the equation. So the way Alex is going to do this, we'll do this Alex's way first, and we will name that. So this is going to be Alex's way. So this is the Alex way. And what Alex is going to do is they're actually only going to do they're only going to do one step twice. So they're going to apply the additive inverse twice. They're going to add v to both sides. And remember, we can't add a variable to a term, to a non-variable term, so we would get 183 plus v equals 224. Now I have to add negative 183 to both sides. And I'm going to subtract this, and when I subtract this down, I'm going to end up with 4 minus 3 is 1, 22 minus 18 is 4. So v equals 41. Mr. McAllister's way is a little different. Because we're going to actually apply both steps. So we have 183 equals 124 or 224 minus v. And here's why I like my way more. Previously, in the last 6 set of examples and all of the future set of examples, we're not going to move the variable around. We're going to keep it in the same spot. And so with Alex's way, we move the variable. But here, all we're going to do is add negative 224 here we have addition of a negative value, so we can rewrite it. This is going to be negative 224 plus 183. The signs are different, so we're going to subtract. And we'll get negative 41 equals minus v. Because we subtracted 224, this minus v still has to stay. And in our conversations last week about just a negative sign and a variable, we know that we put negative 1 there to make it negative 1v. And so to solve this, we're going to multiply by the flip 1 over negative 1, 1 over negative 1, and so we'll get negative 41 over negative 1 equals v, and we know that a negative over a negative is just a positive. 41 equals v. I don't mind which way you guys do. I just make sure you pick one and stay consistent with it. I choose this one. It may be a little bit less easy, but I pick it because it's more consistent with the problems that we've been solving, because we add the opposite and then we multiply by the flip. Here you just move the variable and then add the opposite, which we're not going to move the variable in any of our other problems. Let's look at the next example. Again, we'll do it the two different ways. We'll do it the Alex way, and then we'll do my way. So here, Alex is going to show you to add u to both sides. Now we got to break it in half. I should have broken it in half up here, but we'll break it in half again. So we have to subtract 190 from both sides. So let's rewrite this as negative 190. And this is positive 37. Different signs, so you gotta subtract. $190 minus 37, so we gotta borrow, make that 8. So it is 153, but it's negative 153 equals U. Alright, now let's go look at it Mr. McAllister's way. Again, I don't really mind which way you guys do. I just want you to pick a way and stay consistent. And I only show you the second way because it's consistent with how we're solving our other problems in class. Okay, we're going to subtract 37. And that's going to give us 153 equals negative U. Remember that there is a negative 1 in front of this U. Becomes negative 1. So now we have to multiply by the flip. So times 1 over negative 1 times 1 over negative 1. And so we will end up with 153 over negative 1 equals U, which means that negative 153 equals U, because 153 divided by negative 1 is negative 153.